Hey there, investors. Welcome back to another exciting deep dive. Today, we're diving into the world of renewable energy with Suzlon Energy, a true game changer in the industry. This company's a big deal in India, and it's making waves globally. They're all about harnessing the power of the wind, turning breezes into electricity. Suzlon's been around for a while, since 1995, and they've grown tremendously. And let me tell you, they've seen it all. The ups, the downs, the whole shebang. It's been quite a journey. Suzlon's not just some small-time player though. They're a major force in the renewable energy sector. They've made a name for themselves globally, with projects spanning continents. We're talking about a company that's helped put India on the map for wind energy, making significant contributions. They've got manufacturing facilities all over, from India to the US, China and Brazil, showcasing their global reach. These guys are serious about wind turbines, investing heavily in research and development. They design them, make them, and even help get those wind farms up and running efficiently. Suzlon's not afraid to get their hands dirty. Their commitment is evident in their hands-on approach. They're in the business of building a cleaner future, and that's something I can get behind wholeheartedly. Now, let's be real. The renewable energy sector can be a wild ride, full of unpredictability. It's got its fair share of risks, from market fluctuations to regulatory changes. But hey, that's where we come in, right? To analyze and make informed decisions. To break it all down and see if Suzlon's got what it takes to be a winner in the long run, and if it's worth your investment. So, buckle up and let's get into it. There's a lot to uncover about Suzlon Energy. Suzlon's story starts back in 1995, a time when the world was just beginning to wake up to the possibilities of renewable energy. Back then, wind energy wasn't exactly a hot topic. It was more of a niche interest, something only a few visionaries were talking about. But these guys, they saw the potential. They knew the world needed cleaner energy, and they were determined to be at the forefront of this new wave. So they took a chance, and boy did it pay off. Their early projects were a success, proving that wind energy could be both viable and profitable. Fast forward to the 2000s, and Suzlon was on fire. The company was growing rapidly, fueled by a global push for renewable energy. They were growing like crazy, snapping up companies left and right. Each acquisition strengthened their position in the market. They became one of the biggest wind turbine makers in the world, a true giant in the industry. It was a remarkable climb, a testament to their vision and hard work. They were riding high, expanding into new markets and making headlines. Suzlon was becoming a household name in the renewable energy sector. Suzlon was the poster child for India's clean energy ambitions, leading the charge towards a greener future. But like any good story, there was a twist coming. Success often brings its own set of challenges. The global financial crisis hit, and Suzlon felt the heat. The economic downturn was a major blow. They had taken on a lot of debt to fuel their expansion, and it came back to bite them. The financial strain was immense. The stock price tumbled, and they had to sell off some assets. It was a difficult but necessary step to stay afloat. It was a tough time, no doubt about it. Suzlon had to navigate through these stormy waters to find a way forward. Now, let's talk about Suzlon's stock, because that's what gets investors excited, right? This stock's been on a wild ride. I'm talking about a real roller coaster. If you're looking for a calm, predictable investment, this ain't it. Back in the good old days, Suzlon's stock was soaring. Investors were pouring in, hoping to cash in on the green energy boom. But then came the crash, and the stock took a nosedive. It lost a ton of value, and investors got burned. But hold on, the story doesn't end there. Suzlon's stock has shown signs of life in recent years. It's been bouncing around, but there have been some decent gains. The question is, can they keep it up? Look, Suzlon's stock is not for the faint of heart. It's volatile, it's risky, but hey, that's the game we play, right? High risk, high reward. The key is to understand the factors driving this stock before you make any rash decisions. Section 4. Market wins. Factors driving Suzlon's stock price. So, what's making Suzlon's stock dance around like that? Well, a few things. First off, the demand for renewable energy is growing globally. Governments are setting targets, and companies are jumping on board. That's good news for Suzlon. Then there's India's push for clean energy. The government wants a bigger piece of the renewable energy pie, and they're throwing money at it. Suzlon, being a major player in India, stands to benefit from this. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The competition in the wind energy market is fierce. You've got global giants breathing down Suzlon's neck. Suzlon needs to stay ahead of the game, innovating and keeping costs down. And let's not forget about Suzlon's financials. They've had their share of debt troubles in the past. Investors want to see those balance sheets strengthen. They need to see Suzlon generating cash and managing its debt. Section 5. Navigating the turbulence risks associated with Suzlon's stock. Now let's talk risk, because every investment has it. It's crucial to understand what you're getting into. And Suzlon, well, they've got their fair share. The renewable energy sector is not for the faint-hearted. First up, the wind energy business can be unpredictable. Weather patterns can change, affecting energy production. It's all about government policies and incentives. These can make or break a company's strategy. If those change, it could throw a wrench in Suzlon's plans. Policy shifts can lead to sudden financial strain. Then there's the execution risk. This involves the actual building and maintenance of wind farms. Building wind farms is a complex business. It requires precise coordination and expertise. Projects can get delayed, costs can overrun, and permits can be a pain in the neck. These issues can significantly impact timelines and budgets. Suzlon needs to execute flawlessly to keep investors happy. Consistent performance is key. And let's not forget about their track record. History often influences investor confidence. Suzlon's been through some rough times, remember? Financial instability has been a recurring theme. They've had debt issues, they've had to restructure. These financial hurdles have left a mark. Investors are wary of those scars. They need assurance that past mistakes won't be repeated. They want to see Suzlon prove they've learned from their mistakes. A solid recovery plan is essential. Look, I'm not saying Suzlon's doomed. Far from it. They've got a lot going for them. Innovation and a commitment to renewable energy are strong points. But investors need to go in with their eyes wide open. Due diligence is crucial. This is a company with potential, but it's not without its risks. Weighing these factors is essential for any investor.